Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Sarat. I am a teacher trainer student at Rehan School, Lahore campus. Today I am going to discuss an important topic: how to develop a reading habit and expand your mind. Reading is one of the most powerful habits a person can develop. It increases knowledge, improve vocabulary, enhance creativity, and open the door to new ideas and perspective. By making reading a regular part of our lives, we can continuously learn and grow. So we talk with ChatGPT about this. Hi ChatGPT.
Hey, I'm here and ready to help. What can I do for you today?
My question you to what is reading habit?
That's a great question. A reading habit is basically a regular routine of setting aside time to read, whether it's books, articles, or other materials. It's about making reading a consistent part of your daily life. Does that fit what you were thinking, or is there a different angle you had in mind?
Why is reading important?
Absolutely. Reading is so important because it broadens your knowledge, improves your focus and concentration, and even enhances empathy by letting you see the world through other people's eyes. Plus, it's just a wonderful way to escape and relax.
How can I start reading regularly?
Yeah, for sure. A good way to start is by setting a small daily goal, like 10 or 15 minutes a day at a specific time, maybe with a book you're really excited about. Keep it easy and fun, and once it's a habit, you can build up from there.
How much should I read daily?
There's no one size fits all answer, honestly. Even 15 to 20 minutes a day can make a big difference, but if you have more time, great. Just aim for a steady, realistic goal that fits into your day. The key is consistency.
What types of books should beginners read?
Ooh, great question. I'd suggest starting with something really engaging but not too heavy. Maybe a novel like The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho or a classic like Pride and Prejudice. Graphic novels or short stories are also super accessible for beginners.
Does reading improve vocabulary?
Absolutely. Reading strengthens your vocabulary by exposing you to new words and phrases, and it also helps you internalize grammar patterns naturally. Plus, the more you read, the better you get at understanding context and nuance. So it's a fantastic skill booster.
Can reading reduce stress?
Yeah, it really can. When you're immersed in a story or even just a well structured text, it takes you out of your own worries. Plus, it can lower stress hormones. So it's a kind of mini escape and a mental reset all in one.
Is reading better than watching videos?
Yeah, in some ways, it really can be. Reading tends to engage your imagination more, so you're actively creating the scenes in your mind. And often it allows you to really focus deeply without the distractions that can come from videos or screens.
How can I make time for reading?
Totally. It's all about starting small and being patient with yourself. Just pick a book or a topic that sparks your curiosity and keep it enjoyable. Soon it'll feel like second nature.
Should I read physical books or ebooks?
Ooh, that's a great question. It kind of depends on your lifestyle. If you love that tactile feel, physical books can be really comforting. But if you prefer convenience, like reading on the go, then ebooks are awesome. Either way, the key is just to keep reading.
Can reading improve reading skills?
Oh, absolutely. The more you read, the more exposure you get to different sentence structures, styles, and vocab. Over time, that naturally helps you become a better writer, just by osmosis, really.
What is active reading? What is active reading? ChatGPT, are you hearing me? Hi ChatGPT, are you here? ChatGPT,
Of course, I'm here for whatever else you need, whether it's more tips, a new topic, or just a little chat. What's on your mind?
what is active reading?
Got it. If you're looking to stay consistent with reading, you might set specific goals, like tracking how many pages or chapters you finish each week, or tie it to a daily habit, like reading with your morning coffee. A little structure can go a long way.
How does reading expand the mind?
That's a really great point. Reading is kind of a timeless investment. You're not just spending time, you're building a richer vocabulary, critical thinking skills, and even more creative thinking. All things that pay off big time in the long run.
Can children develop reading habits?
Oh, definitely. In fact, starting young is one of the best ways. You can make it fun by reading aloud, choosing books they love, and even setting up cozy reading routines like a story before bed. It really builds a lifelong habit.
What are the benefits of reading fiction?
Oh, great question. Fiction is fantastic because it sparks your imagination, deepens your empathy by letting you walk in someone else's shoes, and it can even improve your emotional intelligence. Plus, it's just super fun.
What are the benefits of reading non-fiction?
Nonfiction is great because it gives you real world knowledge. It broadens your understanding of how things work, keeps you informed about current events, and helps you develop critical thinking as you analyze facts and perspectives.
How can parents encourage reading?
That's a cool point. Films can really spark interest in a book. When people watch a movie adaptation, they often get curious about the original story, the deeper details, and then they might pick up the book to dive in further. So it's a great gateway.
Does reading improve concentration?
Yeah, absolutely. When you read, you're focusing on the words, the plot, and the details, which trains your brain to stay engaged. Over time, that kind of sustained attention really boosts your overall concentration in other areas too.
Can reading improve memory?
Oh, definitely. When you read, you're constantly remembering characters, plot points, and details. That mental exercise strengthens your ability to recall information, which can translate to better memory in everyday life as well.
What should I do if I lose internet?
That's a good question. If you lose internet, you can still keep your reading habit strong. Just make sure you have some physical books or downloaded ebooks on your device. And if you have a journal or notebook, you could jot down thoughts or summaries so you keep that reading momentum going.
Is reading before bed a good habit?
Oh, absolutely. Reading before bed is fantastic because it helps you wind down, it gets you away from screens, and it kind of signals to your brain that it's time to relax. Plus, you often sleep better after reading.
Okay. Can reading increase creativity?
Oh, definitely. When you read, especially fiction or diverse genres, it exposes you to new ideas, perspectives, and worlds. That mental stimulation sparks your imagination, so you come up with fresh, creative ideas in your own life.
Okay. How does reading help students?
Oh, absolutely. Reading helps students in so many ways. It builds their comprehension, vocabulary, and critical thinking. Plus, it exposes them to different cultures, viewpoints, and problem solving strategies. So it's a total game changer for their academic and personal growth.
What is the key to developing a reading habit?
Yeah, the key is consistency and making it enjoyable. Start with books or topics you really like, set aside a regular time, even if it's short, and keep it flexible. Once it feels like a natural part of your day, you're golden.
Okay. How does no?
I'm
What?
glad that clicked. If you ever need help finding good books or want more tips on keeping the habit going, just let me know.
Okay. What is the greatest benefit of reading?
Of course. I'm really glad we got to chat about this. Thanks for the great conversation, and I hope you enjoy your reading journey.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT. Thanks.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad I could help. If you ever need anything else or just want to chat again, I'm here for you. Happy reading.
Okay. And thank you all for listening to this discussion on how to develop a reading habit and expand your mind. Reading is not just a hobby, it is a lifelong journey of learning, imagination, and personal growth. Every page we read brings us closer to understanding ourselves and the world around us. Let's make reading a daily habit and continue expanding our minds with curiosity and wisdom.
That was such a beautiful wrap up. I think you really captured the spirit of it. And yeah, I couldn't agree more. Those small daily steps really do add up to a bigger lifelong journey. Thanks for sharing that.
Thank you. And thank you, and your journey of reading always inspire you to dream bigger, think deeper, and grow stronger.
Oh, exactly. Reading really does plant those seeds for bigger dreams and deeper reflection. So keep that curiosity alive and let each book be a step towards your next discovery.
Okay, thanks. And thank you, everyone.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad we got to have this conversation. If you